haven't done very well. I have done okay on NARS, but still, when people say okay, it's all relative because I'm not paying any fees. I'm not paying anything, so I really haven't put my all into it yet. I'm just still learning, and I consider myself a learner.
Uh-huh.
I have actually watched a couple of your videos. Um,
Yeah, I appreciate
ICT,
that.
yeah, ICT. He is so long-winded. Like it takes me a long time for me to listen to his videos because I take copious notes. So I've been dragging along. But I just want to know, like, what do you think is the proper leverage? Is it 1 to 500? Like, what do you think one should really start? Like, how should one start? Like, as a first person,
Like
I'm getting to talk to, you know?
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't what's up here to learn and share? You on hold on one second. I see you on YouTube here to learn and share. Can you hear my voice on YouTube? Because I'm on Twitter space too. I'm trying something new today. I'm testing something. But okay, Cheryl. I've never traded Forex, so I don't really understand the leverage side of it for like because I know you have like lot sizes and you have like leverage and you have margin, you have all of that stuff in the Forex world, right?
Yeah,
So
you do.
so in forex with forex, I mean I just trade futures, and with futures, the the um the leverage is not the same. Like you have like I say, you got like intraday margin for futures where like on just say on like on a discount broker, you have to have at least $50 in your account to trade. Now I'm testing something lump. $50 in your account to trade a micro ES contract, right? And so that's your margin that you have to put up to be able to buy one contract. And then you have your risk where like in forex you say, okay, I want to risk like 1%, or I want to risk like 20 pips. In the ES, it's the same thing where you can set it to like percentage, or you just set it to points. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, but like the leverage don't work the same where like when you like if you go to the broker, the way I understand the leverage is it's like if they give you like 1 to 500 leverage, it's like you put up like for every dollar you put up, they give you 500, or every whatever they give you 500. You know what I'm saying? It don't work the same in futures. So it's like futures don't really have like that leverage thing. It's just all about risk to reward with the futures, like how much you're risking. Like you have it just say if you put $2,000 in your Ninja Trader account or in your Tradeovate account, right? You got $2,000 in your account. So that means now with $2,000, you really only want to trade the micros, because when you trade the micros, now you can trade the minis if you want to, but when you trade the minis, it's like you're going to be over leveraged, because now you're for every point that it moves with the ES, you're risking $50 per point. And then when you're trading the micros, you're risking $5 per point, but you only need to put up $50 to get into one micro contract, or $500 to get into one mini contract. And then as it moves into points, you see what I'm saying? That's how you got to think about the leveraging with the futures and with the futures brokers, but you're not borrowing money per se to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're not borrowing money from them to go into the position. You just got your own money. You're going in, and then when you and the reason why I say you're over leveraged, because just say like if you're trading like a combine account and you have a trailing drawdown, right? If you trade a mini and you got a drawdown of 1,500, right? You're going to hit that 1,500 quicker on a mini than you will on a macro.
Micro.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I making
I'm
sense
doing
to you?
micro. Yes, yes, you are. And you're the first person who like truly explained it because I'll be honest with you, there are a lot of us who listen to y'all and we have no idea what's going on, but they're so passionate about being in field.
Yes.
I'm just like, just laughing it up. So Ninja and TraderVat would have the macro accounts.
They you it's like when you set up an account. Hold on for a second. Can let me see something. I ain't got no green screen. Let me try something. Oh, now I'm talking to YouTube now. Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear lump do me hold on one second, Cheryl. I'm doing two things. Somebody do me a favor. Somebody do me a favor and click on the link and then pull up and let me know if y'all can hear Cheryl when she talking, and then I'm gonna try something else because it's like cause with the YouTube thing, Windows. Let me see, entire screen, Windows, Chrome tab. Um, where
Did
let
you
me.
send a Did you send a link for YouTube?
No, it's just on YouTube. No, I'm testing something, and I was just trying to see if they could hear. Can y'all hear Cheryl on the YouTube? Don't hear her like I hear you. Sounds like she on another phone. Oh yeah, because you probably just hear it through my mic. I'll try because when I'm on YouTube, it be like they can't hear stuff that's happening on my computer, and then I didn't see. Let me see something. Let me add this in. Say something, Cheryl.
Um, Hi everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome to the Kim Rogers Show.
Can y'all hear her now? When she said something, lump, can you hear her now? Here to learn and share. Can you hear her now? Okay. So what were we talking about, Cheryl?
Well, we're talking about setting up a macros account in Ninja or TradingVat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how
Oh
to
yeah.
set it
So
up.
when you set up the account, um my brother says kind of the same. You said it's kind of the same. She like really low. She's low. Okay, I can't fix that. But anyway, um, if when you set up the account, right, you choose which instrument you want to trade. Like, and so um, like okay, for example, like just think about it. Think about it like this right here. Let's say in the forex world, if what's a good leverage in the forex world? What's a good leverage? Huh? Okay, 1 to 500 is a good leverage in the forex world. What's a bad leverage? Like what's a risky leverage? Like okay, I'm being risky if I do this.
Well, the thing with the leverage, remember with the 1 to 500, you literally are borrowing money from the broker, right?
Yeah.
So if I have, let's say, if I just set up with $500, and then if I do a 1 to 500, it's almost like I'm saying that I have $2,500 that I can trade with.
Okay, so for every when it's well with the 500, well with the second number for every dollar you put up, that's how much that's how many dollars they put in.
You have $500 extra. You have $500 from the broker. So it's it's a ticklish situation because it gives you the illusion that you have more money you can trade with than you actually have.
Okay.
But do
Okay.
not
I got it. I got it. I understand it now.
right.
Okay, so in the futures world, when you're trading futures, right? And when you set up on the brokers to trade futures, you're you're not you're not borrowing any money from them. Like you can put $500 in your account, right? And all you got is 500. And so then it comes to how much does it cost to trade these instruments, right? If it for to trade a mini, you have to have at least $500 in your account to trade a ES mini, right? And the different instruments have the different prices, right? I'm just gonna stick with the ES because that's what I trade. And with that same $500 account, right? If you trade a micro, it costs $50 per contract to trade a micro. So, and then it's $50 per point on the mini, and it's $5 per point on the micro. And so that's why I say, okay, you're over leveraged if you only have like 500 or $1,000 and you're trading the minis, because the amount you're risking per point is going to eat into your money a lot faster than if you're trading the micro, right? So so it's not so much about how much money that I'm borrowing. It's like, how much money do I have to put up to get into this position? And so you already know it's a flat rate that's being charged for intraday margin to go into this position. And intraday, if you don't know, your position have to be closed at before the market closes at 4 o'clock. Yeah, so you have to close that position. And if you want to hold a position overnight in futures, then you got to have the initial margin for that instrument. And the initial margin, it depends on the broker. Most of the time it's going to be like somewhere around 11 or $1,200 for a micro in your account to be able to hold it over the break. And it's going to be like 11 or $12,000 for a mini to be able to hold it over the break. So that's why most people who trade futures, they just make sure they close their position before the end of the day. They don't hold it overnight, because you got to have that initial margin in your account to be able to hold it over the break.
Got you. Now, another question, Tim. Do you follow DR? Have you ever tried his?
Yes. Uh-huh. I follow DR. I've never traded it, but I got a friend, I got a good buddy named Robinson. He got a YouTube channel that he be doing DR reviews every day. And he trades it, and it I really like it, but I just don't have time to be thinking about more than one thing. So I just stick to the ICT concepts.
Okay, because I know DR was explaining yesterday that his DR is a strategy and ICT is a theory. What are your thoughts on that?
You said his is a strategy and ICT's is what? A theory?
Yes, ICT is a combination of various theories because he was talking about, he mentioned that his is a strategy that one can use looking at the 9:30 to 10:30 window, looking at the highs of the IDR, the DR and the IDR and the DR high and low, which is the defined range.
Uh-huh.
And then he was saying you would trade within that parameter. Whereas with ICT has so much information, there is no specific strategy except the what is that strategy that he uses? This is it the it starts with an S. I can't remember.
Silver bullet.
Silver bullet. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um
What What are your thoughts?
my thoughts on that is I agree with him. I agree with what M7 says. Like, DR is a strategy. The ICT concepts is just that. It's ICT, it's concepts. You got a whole bunch of concepts where you can build strategies also off of it. And so what Michael did, he gave out several strategies based off of his concepts. Like, and if you've been a long time follower of Michael, you will know that the silver bullet used to be something totally different. The silver bullet was a different trade set. It was a different strategy back in the day. It was buying or selling off of a order block on a market maker buy model or a market maker sell model on the right side. And that was the silver bullet back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That was like, people who've been following him for a while, they know what I'm talking about. That was the silver back in the day. That was the silver bullet. And then now the silver bullet is buying off of a fair value gap at certain times of day, like after a liquidity raid, with a break in market structure, and you buy on the fair value gap at certain times of day. That's the silver bullet now. So it's that, like, the silver bullet is a strategy. The 2022 mentorship model is a strategy. um all of these, and those are strategies based off of the concepts. So it's like in the DR, with DR, the DR is just a strategy, because it's like you have a time window where you let price play out and set a high and a low range. And when DR is like a I look at it as it's like a breakout strategy. That's how I look at it in my mind. I look at DR as a breakout strategy because it sets a range, and when you get the confirmation close outside of the range, then you're looking to buy or sell in that direction. So that's just a breakout strategy. You see what I'm saying? Like when you break this high, when you know what I'm saying, when you close above this high, you're going long. When you close below this low, you're going short. And the way my friend Robertson, he trades it, is when once he gets the confirmation, he waits until price trades back into the range, and he has the DR set up at like ladders, where you got the DR high, the IDR high, the 50% range, the DR low, the IDR low and the DR low, right? So as it's coming back in, however far it, like if it passes the DR high, then he'll set a stop order at the DR high. So when price is coming back out, it'll pick him up. If it goes all the way down below the IDR high, he'll move his stop order to the IDR high. So when it's coming back out, it'll pick him up. So however far down into it goes, he has different spots where he sets his order to pick him back up on the way back out. And the same thing on the sell side. At the DR low, when it trades back inside the DR low, he set the stop at the DR low. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so it's like a breakout strategy, and that's how he used the DR in the, but the DR it's a mechanical strategy where you just let price do what it's going to do. Once it sets those ranges, then you trade off of those ranges. Whereas with ICT, it's a concept, so it allows you the ability to analyze what price is doing and then say, okay, this is how I want to trade it. It's not a mechanical strategy. It's just a concept. And then you can build your own mechanical strategies off the concepts.
Thank you for that explanation. Now, my last question for you is, what's the minimum amount one can or should deposit into a Ninja account to trade with the macros? What's your advice?
To trade with the macros, I tell anybody, have at least the initial margin for one contract in your account for whatever instrument you want to trade. And let me look into Ninja right now so I can give you a number. Let me look into their website and see what their current rates is now. Uh,
Can you also put a link for Ninja, an affiliate link, so we can just
oh, I don't have an affiliate link for Ninja Trader. But I can I'll put a link in the chat to their page. Um, how do I do this? Where'd the chat go? I was just looking at the chat. Oh, there it is. There's the chat. Okay. Uh, now how do I paste something in here? Why did it say reconnect? Can you still hear me?
yes.
Oh, okay. Um, now how do I? Is that it? Photos, gifts. Okay. Ace host. Did you?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. All right. That's the Ninja Trader page, and then let me look at how much their margins are right now. And they have now with Ninja Trader, I with Ninja Trader, it's like you have to buy the license. Like I bought the lifetime license to be able to use it, right? You have to buy the license, and right now the lifetime license is $14.99, right? So to buy the license, you got to pay $14.99 for the lifetime license. They have a monthly license, which I don't like paying nothing monthly. It's $99 a month, but I don't like paying monthly nothing. So I just bought the lifetime license, right? So to use Ninja Trader, you're looking at $1,500 to buy the license, right? And then however much money you're going to put into your account, right? And then to the intraday margins right now for let me see the ES, the intraday margins for the micro ES. I keep saying macro. For the micro ES, for the MES is 1232 for the initial margin. So I invite you can put a you can buy the license for 14. What I said, you can buy the license for, what was it, 14 $14.99, right? So you can buy the license for $1,500, and then you could put $100 in your account, and it will let you trade a micro. You see what I'm saying? Because you only have to put up you only have to have $50 in there to trade the micro. But I for intraday, and you have to close it by 4. But I advise people, have at least the initial margin in your account for what instrument you want to trade, and the initial margin right now for the micro is $1,232. That's the initial margin for one micro contract, right? And the reason why I say that is because that's going to give you money in your account to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? To be wrong and not worry about blowing your account. So if you got $1,232 in your account, so we're looking at for me to do it comfortably, right? $14.99 plus 12, let's just say 12.50. I don't feel like messing with 12.32. So we're looking at like roughly $2,700 to buy the license, and then have $1,200 in your account, right, to play with. And then once you start trading the micros, right, you're risking $5 per point, right? You're risking $5 per point. It's 4 ticks in a point. How they got pips in forex, you got ticks, right? So it's for every 4 ticks, that's 1 point, right? So you're risking $1.25 per tick when you trade the micros, right? That's the when you think about, like, when you're leveraging, okay, how much leverage am I using? It's like you're putting up you just have to have $50 in your account to open the position, right, with the micro. And then every time it moves 1 tick, it's either going $1.25 in your favor or $1.25 against you. And that money is either going into your unrealized gains or against your unrealized losses, right? And then once the position closes, just say the position closed and you're up 5 points, right? You either made $25 or you lost $25 less, and the loss is going to be plus the contract, plus the fees, and the gains is going to be less the fees. And then the fees are based off of, like, if you got a lifetime, if you got a lifetime um if you got a lifetime license, then the fees are going to be it's like, let me look at it. um it's
I'm looking at it with you. So
it's oh, I had opened up Ninja Trader. It's cause I just like I just look at, like, the round trip. Like the round trip on a MES, it's for, cause per contract, it, man, I know it's $2. It's like $4.18 round trip on the ES, because it's 209 per round. And then I'm looking for MES. Where's MES here? Uh, why can't I find MES in this instrument thing? I see M6E. I done hit sort and now I can't find it at all. Um, you know what? I just did a trade earlier. Let me look and see at my. So
so am I doing so? With, we're starting off with S&P 500, right?
yes, the
Nine.
yes, the S&P 500 would be like the MES. That's the and then let me just look on their site and see if they got it here for round trip.
Well, if you scroll all the way down,
Okay, there it is right there. Okay, so there it is right there. So um this right here says 59 cent commissions per side, right? That's for the, and then 9% commission per side. So let me see. So and then the fees, because this says 59 cent per side, and I know I pay 209 round trip, 209 per side round trip, right? So 59, what's 209 minus 59? And that's and then over here. So because it's like they got commission, they got fees, and the fees be like, you see what I'm saying? They be like broke down different ways. That's why I was just trying to look at the on Ninja Trader, because it shows me exactly what I be paying. But for some reason, I can't find MES. I can see ES, but I can't find MES in the chart for some reason.
I will look at the I look at ninjatrader.com and go through it because they have a very good explanation on there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, but thanks a million.
Yeah, it's, and so it's gonna be like, just, it's just gonna be like a little bit of um like I took I took a couple trades in my accounts. In one of the accounts I trade the micros, and the um the commission on those, let me see. It was, let me go back here. I'll let you know right here on the executions. So on the MES, I took one, two, I took two trades, and both of those trades was one contract. And so the round trip on both of those was where's my calculator here? Okay, so the round trip on both of those was $3.66. So that's divided by two. So that was like $1.83 per trade round trip. Meaning, like, to buy it and to sell it, it was $1.83 commission and fees on that trade for each trade. You see what I'm saying? So for each trade. So you're looking at, like, with the micros, you know what I'm saying? With the micros, you're looking at, less than $2 round trip, and for every trade that you for, and that's per contract. You know what I'm saying? So if you trade in one contract, you're looking at, like, you know what I'm saying, like $1.80 something round trip per trade.
187.
Yeah. 187 on the yes.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So that's
So,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, so Tim, how long did it take you to learn?
The ICT concepts,
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
Okay.
I'm still learning. It's like it's like I'm a forever student. I always try to improve on everything I do, but I'm still learning. And but to get a good understanding, and to be able to start making and to get a good understanding and start making money off of it, I believe I believe it can be done, you know what I'm saying, 3 to 6 months. It can be done to be able to start making money off of it, but that's going to take a lot of dedication and hard work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's
But
an everyday commitment.
yeah, it's gonna be a commitment. But to truly, you know what I'm saying, to truly take your time with it, and do it safely, you know what I'm saying? And when I say safely, without like over leveraging, you know what I'm saying? For real, like 6 months to a year, you can be with the ICT concepts, you can be great. Now, if that's trying to learn everything. But if you're not trying to learn everything, if you lock down a good understanding of order flow, meaning where price is going, that's what I tell everybody. It's all about learning where price is going, not so much having a mechanical strategy. Because without the knowledge of where price is going, your mechanical strategy is just a flip of a coin. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know price is trying to get to these highs or get to these lows, you're pretty much flipping a coin on your mechanical entry. Because it's like my friend Robinson, he trade DR, but he also understands ICT concepts. And sometimes he won't take a DR trade because he see that the DR is giving him a false positive, meaning it's yeah, yeah. So it's like it's like, so he mixed the two, so he has like another tool in his back pocket, because all of like understanding the concepts, these are tools in your tool bag. Like if you're a carpenter and you're going and you need to put a drill a screw into the wall, right? It's more effective to use a drill than it is to use a screwdriver. You know what I'm saying? The screwdriver can get it done, but it's more effective to use the drill. And you definitely don't want to try to use a hammer. The hammer will put that screw in there, but it's not going to be put in right. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you have these different tools and you'd be like, okay, which tool am I going to pull out today? But if you just got one mechanical strategy, then you're locked into just using that one strategy without the knowledge of like where is price trying to go. That's why I tell everybody, learn the order flow first. Learn how to see where price is going, and the concepts help you to see that. The concepts of the PD arrays help you to understand how price is getting there, right? You don't have to know the PD arrays to understand where the price is going, right? Because if you understand, okay, the market is respecting these highs and respecting these lows, but the PD arrays in the middle, they give you the understanding of how price is coming back to it. And then the time aspect of when the algorithm is active, that helps you know when to look for these moves. You see what I'm saying? Look, so it's like understanding where price is going first, and then develop your strategy. That
Understanding risk reward too. I think I mean the whole concept of risk reward is
yes.
very vital.
Yes, the risk to reward is very vital for anything, for mechanical strategies and for theoretical strategies. Is the risk to reward is vital because nobody's going to be 100%. But when you got the concept part of it behind you, it's like you like and I know M7 is big on like the mechanical strategy, right? Because it helps remove the emotion, right? And but people are people, so you're going to get emotional. That's why you need to have that risk in place. But if you have the concepts behind it, then you know when not to take that trade when your mechanical strategy is giving you a go. You see what I'm saying? You can
Yes,
you can avoid some losses when you be like, okay, this is a false positive right here, because just like with like pattern traders, you hear ICT talking all the time. They be like, when I see double tops, that's when I know retail is going to do this, and I attack, right? Because it's like this is giving me a false sense of resistance. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
It's giving me a false sense of resistance. And if you understand the concepts, you know, okay, this is going to fail. I need to be doing this. You understand what I'm saying?
yes. I just think what I'm gonna do is I've started looking at ICT's core content.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna continue, focusing on that because I think he's the best of the best when it comes to explaining the fundamentals.
Yes.
Everybody else has worked over him. So I met you on. I've been following you because you spoke in one of the chats on Twitter.
Oh, with Kid ICT Concepts.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
yeah, Kid a good dude. Yeah, he trade ICT Concepts too. Yeah,
right. So I've been following you since then, and then I subscribed to your YouTube channel from there.
yeah.
So
For
yeah,
anybody, for anybody who want to learn ICT concepts, I always tell you to go straight to the source. Go to Michael's content. If you can't like stand sitting through his stuff, I do have like ICT concepts explained like in like a shorter version of it on my page. So it's like
yeah,
you can, you know what I'm saying? You can, if you just want to learn what the PD arrays are, then you can look at it on my page. He do all that in month 4 on his core content. month 4, that's when he teach like what the different PD arrays are. And if you can't stand watching it with him, I do have it on my page. And then the only other thing I'll say is like learn how to learn how to read order flow, learn how to read the tape, right? And so I have videos on my channel about like how to trade futures, and I think ICT Concept Live. Let me see where it's at. Like let me see which ones I'll be talking about, like reading the tape, because it's like that's the most important part, because understanding the PD arrays is essential to be able to read the tape for doing it from ICT Concept standpoint. You see what I'm saying? So you need to be able to know, okay, price is retracing back to this fair value gap that was made during the during the London kill zone. Like in the New York, like we made a fair value gap at at um at 9:30 in the Asian, and then we made we came back to that fair value gap at 9:30 during the New York time. You see what I'm saying? It's like you understand, like during the kill zones, when you're revisiting these order blocks and these fair value gaps that's made in the kill zones. It's like you have to get into the mind frame of a lot of stuff happens outside of the kill zones, but the algorithm is respecting what happened during the kill zones. Like,
which is the 10 to 11 time, right?
no, you have the Asian, which is, you know what I'm saying, from like 8 o'clock until midnight. And then you have the London, which the London kill zone, the London starts at 3 and goes until like 11 or 12 in Eastern, but the kill zone is from like 1:30 to 5. Right. That's when the algorithm is most active. So when you're looking at price from like 9:30 to 12, right, in the New York, you want to look back if it's trading near highs or lows that was made between 1:30 and 5 in the morning, then you want to see how price is reacting to those PD arrays and those highs and lows during that 1:30 and 5 time frame. And then when it make another PD array during the 9:30, those are the ones you want to be trading off of or targeting, because it's like the algorithm is looking back to the prior session to say, hey, what clues did I leave for myself during that session that I want to trade back to, right? And then it trades back to it, and then you use that information to say, okay, what clues is this making in this session that it wants to trade back to? And then it trades back to it. And you do the same thing for the New York PM, then you do the same thing for the London the next day. I don't trade the Asian, but you use the Asian in the London. When you're in the London, you look at, okay, this is the Asian high, this is the Asian low that was created. This is a PD arrays that was created during the Asian, and you see how price reacts off of those during the London. And then when the New York come back around, you do the same thing again, right? You do. It's like,
It's just based on the theory of the expansion, consolidation, expansion, and distribution.
yes, is power 3. The whole thing is the power 3, and the power 3. It will sometime it'll play out during one session, sometime it'll play out over 2 sessions, sometime it'll play out over 2 days. But it's like price, you always look for that consolidation, expansion, retracement, delivery, or you look for that consolidation, expansion, reversal, retracement, delivery. That it, you see what I'm saying? That's what I talk about that. I talk about that on the video. I probably been looking at when it was like learning. I think it's called Learning Futures for. Let me go to my page. And I could tell you, I because it's like it's you know, I say the same thing over and over and over because the concepts don't change and shit. But my lives be so long till it's like I have to keep doing it over and over and over so that, you know, people don't have to go dig through these freaking hour and a half, 2 hour lives. You see what I'm saying? Like I try to make it easy. Just like everything that I just said to you, I've said it like 19 bazillion times on my channel. But it's like I can't. I need to ask my lurkers. My lurkers probably know exactly where it is. The haters that be in the mist, they probably know exact video I said it on. Let me see playlist. Let me see learning learn to trade future series. No, that's not the one I want. Is it? Let me see. Let me see if this is the one I want. Learn to trade future series. Is this the one I want? November 3rd, 20.
So did you change your name? Is it the new TLR?
Yes, that's the name of that. Yeah, that's if you type it in, like if you go into YouTube, if you type it in the browser to go to YouTube, you're just gonna put the new TLR at the end. But if you're searching for it, you might want to do type like Tim's tidbits or something. I don't know how to search for it on YouTube, but if you like going into the browser and typing youtube.com/ the new TLR, it'll take you right to my channel. Eh, yeah, so okay, so um all right, so we got the learn to trade futures part 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Is this the one? I think this the one. Yeah, learn to trade future series. That's the last one that I did. And let me see, because it got links for slides and everything. Let me see what the slides say, what we talked about in there. Because I don't be remembering. I ain't even gonna hold you. Download slides. Let me see what we talked about in the slides. And then I'll let you know if that's the series I want you to look at. uh okay, yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. Like if you look at, I'm gonna put this link in where that where the thing go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this link, this link right here, right? That's a link to the slides, for all the slides that I did for this series right here. Because I use, like, if you see a link that say download slides, it's gonna be some kind of slides in there. So that's a link for the different slides that we did. And then I see yeah, ICT order flow slides in there. Yeah, that's a good one to look at. Yeah. So if what did I just close? Did I close the wrong thing? You still there? Okay. All right. Okay. I thought I closed the wrong. I put it on the Twitter space thing. Did it not pop up? I could see it. It says it's there. It says Google Drive folder. It say it's there. I can see it, like I can see the one where I put the Ninja Trader, and then I can see the one.
Oh, I got it. Google Drive. I got it.
Yes, right. And when you go in there, if you go into that Google Drive folder, you'll see like a set of like 7 or 8 slides. And you see one, it says learning to trade futures for beginners part 1 through 7, and then it's got ICT order flow. That's another video we did. That was a lunchtime lesson. Okay. Yes. You, oh yeah. This right here gonna go crazy for you. So the one that says December the 7th, ICT order flow, that was a lunchtime lesson that we did on December the 7th. So on my YouTube channel, you should see a video that says ICT order flow. It's a lunchtime lesson. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right thing. View your channel. Hold on, let me do this the way I know how to do it. Let me go to my videos. Go back, Tim. Am I making my computer act crazy? Okay, your videos. Okay, so on my channel, right? You should for the live streams, you should see a video that says let me see, my lunchtime lessons. Where is it? That's the Q&A. Let's Talk ICT Order Flow, lunchtime lesson 12-7, right? The slides in that folder that I sent you that says ICT Order Flow, it goes with that video right there that say, let's talk. Let me do this right here. Copy this link, right? Copy this link, and then I'm gonna paste this link right here. Okay, so I just pasted that link for that lunchtime lesson that says the ICT order flow, right? That's the link that I just pasted in there. It say let's talk ICT order flow lunchtime lesson 12-7. That's the video that go with those slides. And then the one that says what's the other one? PD Rays. Did we do was that on the I did 2 that day. Oh man, I went crazy that day. It's another one that say PD Rays, but I don't know if I got any. I didn't see any slides for that one in that folder. How do I find that's on the 11th? How do I find entries using ICT concepts? Let me see. How do I find entries using ICT concepts? Oh, I just got it dated wrong. It says lunchtime lesson 12. That supposed to be 12-11. That supposed to be, let me change that date on there. Okay, so that's the other one. That's the other one that's in there. So this link right here, this link right here that I'm putting in there. So this one is for where the where's my, oh, you know what I think I'm like replying to other stuff. That's why you couldn't see it. Like because I don't see I don't just see like I'm on my computer, so it's like when I click on I think I'm just replying. Yes, I am. I'm replying to different things. So that's what I did. So both the videos. Yeah, so both of those. Yeah, both of that first one. Yes. And then the other one that I did right above that, it should be in the same little thread. It's a Let's Talk ICT order flow. Do you see that one? Okay, so the Let's Talk ICT order flow goes with the slides that says ICT order flow, and then the how to find entries goes with the slides that says how to find entries, and then the other 7 slides or whatever it is, those are for the videos that's inside the playlist, the Learn and Trade Futures for series. So, oh yeah, that's cool. And then I'm gonna put the link for the whole series in there. The other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slides that's in there, those will be for, let me come back, go to my playlist, Learn to Trade Future series, click on there. How do I share the playlist? I can see the videos, but let me see. Okay, playlist. I see the playlist. Videos, analyst, watch. Oh, here it is right here. Get shareable link. Okay, so, and then where is it? All right, now I'm gonna put this one over there. And then that one there, I just put that one. I don't know if you can see that one. I just put that one in there. That's the okay, where did it go?
It's right here.
Learn and Trade Future series. Okay, yeah. So the Learn and Trade Future series, that playlist, that's the first 7 slides. The Let's Talk ICT order flow, that's the order flow slide. And then finding and trade entries using ICT PD arrays, that's the finding entry slide. So you know what I'm saying, if you like the order flow video gonna really help you with like looking at the order flow. The finding entries can help with finding entries, and then the other ones, it's like they got different videos inside there. And then I also got videos on my list that say ICT lingo, ICT concepts explained lingo. That Yeah, that tells you like the PD arrays. Like that's tell you what each PD array is. So
You did a lot of work, man. Wow. Ooh, that's good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tim, I'm so blessed to be talking to you today. I thank you for coming on. I thank you that I was the initial of your testing on
I I done did my job. I was sitting here and I was like, I want to test something, and you popped up, and it was meant for me to do this just for you. All I need is that one.
right. Right? That you took me to a whole new level. No, I'm not lying to you. You took me to a whole new level mentally. And I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna continue studying. It has been a little overwhelming for me because you don't have that group of people for you to connect with, and when you're in the spaces, we can't ask questions.
Yeah,
Things are literally flowing over our heads.
yeah,
But just having this one-on-one tete-a-tete with you was just next level for me, and
yeah.
I so appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. Make sure you just stay tapped into the YouTube page, the Spider Gang. We super friendly. It's like
I'm already in everything, everything. I've subscribed. I have put up my notification already.
yeah.
I've been talking. I'm in. I'm in. Let's do this.
Yeah,
I'm
just
ready.
stay tapped in, and we gonna get you there. And whenever, hey, I'm telling you, whenever I pull up on the live, and I be like, if you got questions, pull. You see, I like running my mouth. All you got to do is pull up and ask a question.
Okay.
We'll make you the new class president. Cause we got a class president that be asking all the questions. We'll make you the new class because you be pulling up with the hard hitting good questions. I like this.
That's good. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I saw somebody. I see somebody else came on. So is your YouTube channel still working?
Yeah, everybody they still on the YouTube. I see somebody tell them the only thing missing from your channel is Ninja Trader tutorials and how to set. Oh, it's on there, Black Al Davis. If you go to the original Learn to Trade Future series, the first beginning of it is how to set up everything on Ninja Trader. It's like an older version of Ninja Trader, but it's all still the same. It's how to set it. Go the first Learning to Trade Futures videos on my YouTube because you'll see it's like learning to trade futures, and then it's learning to trade futures series. It's two different playlists.
Oh, I see you on YouTube. I see you live. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I say I hear my voice. So it's like you if I go to let me I'm gonna stop sharing that because they I was just sharing that so they can hear you, but I'm gonna share this so that they can see my screen, and I can show them exactly where that other video is. That because I go through how to set up ATM strategies. I go through how to install the app and everything. It's like,
I'm seeing you on YouTube too. So
yeah, and I ain't got my green screen
like
up.
before.
Y'all see my box back. I've been working in my kid's bathroom. That's the tub. You see the fan back there, my tool bag over there. I got I got stuff everywhere.
Okay, I see your screen now.
Okay, so now let me do this right here.
Oh, I mean, hold a second. I think I'm getting background noise.
Yeah, if you're looking at the YouTube, you're probably gonna have to mute the YouTube or it's gonna feedback. Like just click the little speaker on there to turn it off.
Right.
Okay, so all right. Let me look.
Are you showing your screen now?
Yeah, yeah, I'm showing my screen now. All right. Playlist. Okay. All right. Learn the Future series. That's the new one, right? And then um Tim's Tidbit Intro to Futures. Okay, so Tim's Tidbit Intro to Futures. This one right here, Black Al Davis, if you still on here, right? So Tim's Tidbit Intro to Futures. This is the one where I go through. I go through how to set up Ninja Trader, all of that right there. It's like a couple of like on this one here. Let me see. This one here is part one. like part 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is when I talk about what are futures. Okay, so okay, and see, I talk about Ninja Trader, I talk about that. All right, so then my sweetie came in. Okay, so on that one there, I talk about what's futures and all that. Then part two, I go through um I'm buffering. I think that's Jason on there. Yeah. So part two is when I go through talk about how to set Ninja Trader up because that's when because Jason came on and he answered some questions after I did that. So in Intro to Futures, part two is when I talk about how to install Ninja Trader, how to set it up, and then part three, I think this is when I go through how to set up ATM strategies and all of that right there. Um, yes, I then part three, I'm deep diving into like Ninja Trader. You know what I'm saying? So Intro to Futures is the one you want to look at if you want to, you know what I'm saying, get like a deep dive into Ninja Trader. I don't talk about everything, and you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna talk like I talk, but I get you. I get you there. I get you there, like using it and how to, how to create ATM strategies, how to use it, how to, all of that right there. That's the Intro to Futures one. So that's there too. Blackout Dave. We got everything, man. I'm telling you, we've been doing this a long time. Like we've been doing this a long time, trying to help the people. You welcome on Blackout Davis. I appreciate that. I just, I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, trying to help somebody learn something that I learned and it changed my life. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. God is
I
good.
always want to ask questions, but looks like I'm in, man. I'm in.
Lil Hawk said, can't nobody dethrone Michelle Tucker. Michelle Tucker, that's the class president. That's the one to be asking questions.
The class president. I don't want to ask questions.
Hey, Cheryl say she coming for the title. She say she come for the title. She
I'm
pulled up.
coming for the title, the mentality, the money, the everything. 2024 is gonna be lit.
Yes, it is. It's 1:42. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go.
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta take some friends of ours. They just had a newborn at about 2 weeks ago, and we're taking them dinner for the night. Tonight is our night to provide dinner for them, and they asked me to get the stuff there before 3, so I need to jump off. Cheryl, keep pulling up, Cheryl. Keep pulling up. This Twitter space thing worked out good. Um,
Yes.
keep pulling up and keep asking questions whenever I'm on the lives because I can put it now on StreamYard. When I put the link on there, you can pull up, and not only can I hear you, we can look at each other face to face on the StreamYard. So
Okay, I'll get it. I'm now plugged in, so I'll be fine.
yeah. So when you on YouTube and I drop the link in the chat on YouTube, when you click on it, then you'll pull up on the stage and we'll be able to see each other face to face if you want to. All you gotta do is tell it to access your camera.
Appreciate you, and you be good. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, and thank you for everything. I just sent you some heart emojis. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I just got to figure out how to get out of here.
Or leave. Okay, bye bye.
All right. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I got to go take care of some business. Until the next time I decide to jump on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts with y'all. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Aranya Grande, aka Big Spider. I'm gone, man. Yeah. Now, how do I end this?